Hello mariners, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into a fundamental skill for every navigator: passage planning. Whether you're on a massive container ship or a small coastal vessel, a well laid out passage plan is your roadmap to safety and efficiency at sea. This isn't just about drawing a line on a chart. It's a comprehensive process that ensures you've considered every possible factor before, during, and after your voyage. The International Maritime Organization, or IMO, has standardized this process into 4 distinct stages through Resolution A893/21. These stages are appraisal, planning, execution, and monitoring. Think of them as the 4 pillars that support a successful voyage. Getting any one of these wrong can have serious consequences, so understanding each one thoroughly is non-negotiable. Over the next few minutes, we're going to break down each stage, explaining what it involves and why it's so critical. So grab your notebook and let's get started with the very first stage, appraisal. The appraisal stage is all about gathering information. Before you can even think about drawing a route, you need to become an expert on the entire voyage. This is your research phase. What kind of information are we talking about? Everything. You'll start by consulting official nautical publications like sailing directions, pilot books, and the Admiralty list of lights and fog signals. These are your Bibles for understanding the coastal characteristics, port entry procedures, and navigational aids you'll encounter. You'll also need to study the charts for the area, both paper and electronic. Identify any potential hazards, shallow waters, wrecks, restricted areas, and heavy traffic zones. Weather is another massive piece of the puzzle. You'll need to look at long-term climatological data to understand typical conditions for the season, as well as obtaining the latest weather forecasts for the voyage period. This includes wind speed and direction, wave heights, and the probability of phenomena like fog or tropical storms. But it doesn't stop there. You must consider your own vessel's characteristics. What's its draft? How does it handle in different sea states? What are its speed capabilities and fuel consumption? You'll also need to check for any local or international regulations that might affect your route, such as environmental protection zones or traffic separation schemes. And of course, you'll consult the latest notices to mariners to ensure your charts and publications are fully up to date. The goal of the appraisal stage is to build a complete mental and documentary picture of the voyage ahead. You're collecting all the puzzle pieces before you start putting them together. Once you've gathered all your information, it's time to move on to the second stage, planning. This is where you take all the data from the appraisal phase and use it to create the actual voyage plan. It's the process of drawing your intended track on the chart, whether it's a paper chart or, more commonly these days, an electronic chart display and information system, or ECDIS. The planning stage is a meticulous, course-by-course process. You'll plot your track from berth to berth, making sure it's safe, efficient, and compliant with all regulations. For each leg of the voyage, you'll determine the course to steer and the distance to travel. You'll mark waypoints, which are the points where you'll alter course. At each waypoint, you'll calculate the wheel over position to ensure your turn is executed smoothly and safely. A critical part of planning on ECDIS is setting up your safety parameters correctly. This includes defining the safety depth and safety contour based on your vessel's draft and required under-keel clearance. This visualizes the no-go areas on your screen, making it immediately obvious where you can and cannot safely navigate. You'll also identify areas where you might need to proceed with caution, like narrow channels or areas with dense fishing activity. Furthermore, you need to create contingency plans. What happens if the main engine fails? What if you encounter a medical emergency or severe weather forces you to divert? The plan should include potential ports of refuge and alternative routes. You'll also prepare a detailed pilotage plan for the arrival and departure phases, which are often the most demanding parts of the voyage. This involves marking prominent navigation marks, calculating timings, and noting communication protocols with pilots and VTS. The final output of the planning stage is a documented plan, approved by the master that the entire bridge team can understand and follow. Now, with our plan meticulously prepared and approved, we enter the third stage, execution. As the name suggests, this is where we carry out the voyage according to the plan. The ship has left the berth, and you're now actively navigating along your plotted route. However, execution is not about blindly following the plan. The officer of the watch must remain flexible and use their professional judgment at all times. The plan is a guide, not a set of rigid instructions. The conditions you encounter in reality differ from what you anticipated. The weather could change, you might encounter unexpected traffic, or you could receive new instructions from a ECDIS operator. The ability to adapt the plan while maintaining safety is a key skill. This is where the master and the bridge team's experience comes into play. During the execution phase, standard bridge procedures are paramount. This includes maintaining a proper lookout, using all available navigational equipment, and adhering to the COLREGs, the international regulations for preventing collisions at sea. Clear and concise communication within the bridge team and with the engine room is vital. Everyone on watch needs to be familiar with the passage plan, understanding the current leg of the voyage and what to expect on the next one. For example, before approaching a critical waypoint or a pilot station, the bridge team will conduct a briefing to ensure everyone is prepared for the upcoming maneuvers. In essence, the execution stage is the dynamic application of the static plan created ashore. This brings us to our fourth and final stage, which runs concurrently with execution, monitoring. You can't just execute a plan and hope for the best. You must continuously monitor the vessel's progress to ensure it's proceeding safely and according to plan. Monitoring is a constant feedback loop that keeps you on track. So, how do we monitor? We use all the tools at our disposal. The primary method is position fixing. Traditionally, this was done with celestial navigation, coastal bearings, or radar ranges. Today, GPS and other global navigation satellite systems provide continuous and accurate positioning. On ECDIS, the vessel's position is typically displayed in real time right on the chart. The officer of the watch must frequently check that the vessel is on the planned track. But monitoring is more than just checking your position. It's about maintaining situational awareness. Are you keeping to your planned speed and schedule? Is the underkeel clearance adequate, as confirmed by the echo sounder? Is the radar showing any new or unexpected targets? Is the weather developing as forecasted? You are constantly cross-checking information from different sources. For instance, you should never rely solely on GPS. You should periodically verify your electronic position with visual or radar fixes to guard against equipment error or spoofing. If you find a deviation from the plan, you need to act. For example, if a strong current is pushing you off course, you'll need to apply a correction to your heading. If you're running behind schedule, you might need to increase speed if it's safe to do so. Monitoring is the quality control of your navigation. It's the process that ensures the execution stage stays aligned with the planning stage, and it allows you to safely deviate and adapt when necessary. So there you have it, the 4 stages of passage planning: appraisal, gathering all the information; planning, creating the detailed route; execution, carrying out the voyage; and monitoring, continuously checking your progress against the plan. These 4 stages are interconnected and cyclical. The information you gather during monitoring or on voyage becomes part of the appraisal data for your next one. Mastering this 4-stage process is essential for the safety of the crew, the vessel, and the marine environment. It's the hallmark of a professional and diligent mariner. It transforms navigation from a reactive task to a proactive, well-managed operation. Thank you so much for watching. We hope this breakdown was helpful for your studies or your professional development. If you found this video useful, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more maritime content, and share it with your colleagues. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions or what topic you'd like us to cover next. Stay safe out there. and see you in the next video.